Yesterday was officially the first day of spring, and that really doesn't mean much to me. I know it's something to do with the equinoxes, but for me, nothing changes. My sleep schedule stays the same, my work schedule stays the same. It's all the same stuff for me. I suppose the weather changes to some capacity, but where I live, it's pretty random. It fluctuates quite a bit. So it's either going to be super hot or it's just going to stay cold for a lot longer and then it's going to be super hot. Not really a nice phase at any point, at least most years. So it just doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. I mean, yeah, it'll be nice when it gets warmer because I don't like the cold. I'm not much of a fan of the cold. I like winter in my head. I like the idea of winter. I like the idea of like staring out my window, looking at the snow, drinking hot cocoa. But in reality, it means like getting stuck on the way to work and bad roads, bad weather, snow, cold. It's just awful, honestly. Just never liked it as a whole. Kind of just sucks. And so I'm happy that it's turning spring, all things considered, as much as it doesn't really change anything for me. I'm still happy to be going into the spring. And maybe it'll make me happier because it won't be so cold, or at least it hopefully won't be so cold. It was pretty chilly today, so don't know how that's going to go. But it's been up and down lately. Cold, hot, cold. But I suppose I'm just trying to have a better mindset in general. I'm trying to look at the winter or the spring with a little more light. And as I've been thinking about it, as I've been thinking about like how nothing changes and being all negative and whatever, I realized there are some things that change. Maybe small things, but there's things that change. Maybe the grass just looks a little nicer because it's growing again after the cold weather kills it all off. More flowers. Maybe there's people out in their gardens working more. Small little stuff just around in life and in general that's nice. And I think I'm just gonna try to appreciate that a little more this year or in general because I don't really appreciate that kind of stuff. I don't really appreciate a lot of the small things in day to day. I think it's something I've been trying to work on because I keep repeating I'm just a negative person. I look at things very negatively. I've been saying that a lot lately, so maybe it's becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy, but I'm just trying to appreciate things more, trying to appreciate the small little side conversations with somebody at work, even if it's nothing really meaningful, trying to appreciate just like I said, the day to day, the little things in the day to day. Like, for instance, because it's spring, we're getting a ton of new flowers at work today. I work at a grocery store, so we're getting a ton of new flowers, and I love them. I love looking at flowers. I love when our little floral section is filled up and overwhelming, taking up all the back room as much as it's annoying. Instead of focusing on that, I want to focus on the good side of it, like the new flowers. Think I was looking at some of them today on my way out the door, and in my head, I kept hearing that same quote of just stop and smell the flowers or stop and smell the roses. And so it kind of just, I guess it finally just hit me, you know? I just, you need to stop and just appreciate the small things in the day to day. It really helps a lot. At least I feel like it does. I'm not been doing a very good job of it in recent years, and I think like I said, I think I'm starting to realize that. I'm really not sure why my brain needed such a literal or physical example to come to that realization and to finally interpret that saying. But when I was leaving work and I stopped and I looked at those flowers, like I said, I didn't even smell them or anything. I just was looking at them for a little minute. It just it hit me. It made me really just appreciate it. I really just appreciate it. I mean, I always appreciate like heading home when I'm off work. Obviously, day's done. I'm tired. I want to go to bed, whatever. But instead, I was just thinking about like, wow, maybe it'll be a nice morning today. Maybe the weather will come out or the sun will come out and the weather will get a little nicer today and maybe some flowers will bloom or something and my backyard won't look so horrible. Maybe I just shouldn't worry so much about having a bad night at work, and I should focus more on the fact of it's over and I'm going home and I get to record these videos, which is always something I look forward to. And maybe I'll inspire somebody else to have a better day or something along those lines. Just trying to find more positives amongst everything because I do just focus so heavily on all the bad stuff, all the negative this, negative that, whether it's my own life or just things going on around the world. Gosh, I can't speak. I'm just I do just have a hard time being happy sometimes. Kind of similar to yesterday's video, but I'm trying to put a different spin on it, I suppose, because well, I guess I've had some personal growth between today and yesterday's video, and the fact that I am just happier today, and I'm just trying to look at the light side of everything. I had some nice conversations at work. Nobody really got in my way and frustrated me doing silly things. I didn't break anything, which is always a positive. And I mean, even in this video, even though I've been chopping it up a ton because I can't stay focused for the life of me, I made this nice little animal enclosure. I haven't died in a few videos. Things are just good, and I'm just trying to appreciate that, and hopefully I can inspire you to try to do the same. But I think that's going to be it for me today. I am tired. I've had some recording issues, and I need to go to bed so I can get up and get some stuff done later. But thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching, listening, whatever. And I always say whatever, but it's not whatever because I appreciate it like a lot. So it's not whatever at all. I really do genuinely appreciate comments, views, likes, subscribers, all of you, any of you, whether you stayed for the whole video and you're hearing this or you clicked off in the first 2 minutes, it doesn't matter to me. I appreciate you, appreciate that you even gave me a chance. So here's my traditional terrible outro for today. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. And well, I should say I'll be back tomorrow, because I will be back tomorrow with another video. So I suppose I'll talk to you then. I'm so tired. This is a horrible outro. I'm just gonna leave it nice and unedited and stupid because it's fun for me, funny to me, whatever the hell. I don't know. Good night. Thank you so much.